Good day! We are the ones who interviewed the following teachers in the upcoming segment. I am Kirk Alivio.
I am Rena Pugado.
I am Jarilog Cordilano Tapere.
We are the ones who will answer the following questions. I am Jayla B. Christian. I am Jessica B. Tumbaga. And I am Everil Faith Arnauto.
Good morning, sir. What inspired you to be physically active?
There are a lot of things that inspired me to be physically active, and one of them is my nature of work. So my nature of work needs a sound mind and a healthy body. So as a teacher, I need to get that kind of thing in order for me to meet the deadlines and able to give my students the best learning that they have. So because if I cannot be able, if I don't have that sound mind and healthy body, everything will be interconnected. So it will affect with my performance, with my students, through the students I mean. And if I have that healthy mind, sound mind and healthy body, that means I could able to perform well, and that would have a great effect to the learners.
Where do you usually work out?
So I don't go to gym physically, but as a teacher, it is already given that I am being resourceful. So there are a lot of things that I could develop my physical actions, such as by moving the chairs, doing just a 5-minute walk, and small jogs in the morning. So those are the things that I usually do in order to physically active. So I don't really go to gym physically.
How important is it to know the proper etiquettes when working out in the gym?
It isn't very important to know the proper etiquettes in using the gym. But as I said, since I don't do gym physically, but that is very important because it allows them to do their workouts while you are doing yours. So meaning while you are doing something, you are not crossing the other persons while doing their tasks or doing their workouts. So that's more on being how disciplined you are in doing something for yourself while you're not crossing about the others.
Did you come across someone outside the gym who wasn't doing the proper etiquette?
No, since as I said, I don't go to gym physically, but maybe for example, it's just something that, for example, maybe you are in the park while you are having a jog in the park. So I think it's not, if that sounds rude, if you're going to cross someone or going to cross someone's path or someone's person jogging there, so I think it would be better if you saw someone in that lane, you better be on the other lane, because if you're gonna again, that sounds rude. So the same thing happen if you are in the gym. So while someone is doing that kind of workout, or while someone is having that kind of instrument doing that, so I think you need to wait for them until they're finished, right? It sounds weird if they're doing that kind of thing and then you're just gonna, okay, let me do that, I need to do that all again. So I think that sounds rude.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So, what inspired you to be physically active?
Physically active, okay, from the word physical. So it means you are a healthy person, to be what people saw you in physically outcome, so you can be a physically active. So what makes me inspired of it? Well, of course, as a PE teacher, what inspires me is that not just the student must look physically fit and active, also the teacher. So all the time we teachers do paperworks, and of course now we're in the pandemic naman, we're normal situation na, so not all the teachers from the past nga kanang room around from classroom to classroom, but now we just focus on one room only. So all day from morning to afternoon we just keep on sitting. So what I did for myself is that I keep on roaming around para ma-circular ang blood, not just keep on sitting all day long. Kay if you keep on sitting all day long, manggod, that may cause you some of your kanang parts of your body, especially for your bones, and also your muscle na dili ma-keep on stretching. So that what makes me inspired nga. I must not keep on sitting all day long. So work, find ways nga para ma-move ka, and then not just focus on one thing.
Where do you usually work out and what gym equipment do you frequently use to train?
Okay, so this situation, you can use, it could be aerobics, flexibility, and strength. So for me, I am not into going to gym, but what I did, I can use more on Zumba. You're not using the Zumba also, you can use also this safety precautions for your equipments, like those equipment you're going to use. And of course, you have the safety rules na you may follow, especially the proper attire. So, not into actually go on gym. So, I can do usually Zumba lang siya.
How important is it to know the proper etiquettes when working out in the gym? Did you come across someone who wasn't using proper etiquette? And how did the encounter affect you?
Okay. On that point, it's very important to know the rules and regulation inside the gym. Well, of course, first thing you need to observe the different equipments you're going to use, and then the second one is if you need that equipment right away, but there is someone is using it, you must have this time to wait for your turn. And of course, by following this procedure and conduct of this activity, good, you need to do discipline for yourself. And about the crossing someone, well, so far wala pa ko na cross someone to give a hint with him or her how to use the right etiquette in going to the gym man. Wala pa gid so far.
Morning, ma'am. My first question is, what is inspired you to be physically active?
With this pandemic right now, all of us, of course, we have or we spend our time mostly at home, and usually we're not that totally physically active when we stay at home. We just lay on our bed like that. So it concerns me a lot. So that is why I decided to go to a gym, yes, and do some physical work there, because to maintain our, how can I say this one, physically healthy.
Second question, where do you usually work out and what gym equipment do you frequently use to train?
Generally, I just go to some local gym in town, and I usually just use their cardio equipment. So yeah, that's it, basically.
How important is it to know the proper etiquette when working out in the gym?
The very important. It's very important to know the proper etiquette when working out in the gym. Is just that for you to be freely moved in the gym, and also for you to be very comfortable when doing the activity in the gym. That's it.
I'd say that out of the 3 instructors we spoke with, the 3 of them impressed me the most. The biggest reason for this is that they all inspired me to be appropriate, even in small things like gym etiquette, and to have good manners, not just in the gym, but in general.
That it is very important to have gym etiquette or proper manners when working out, as it allows others to get their workouts in while you do yours, and everybody can move about in harmony. It also means that everybody puts away whatever piece of equipment they were using and wipe off any sweat they may have left on the seat area or handles.
Based on the insights shared by the sources, some benefits we can derive from following this etiquette and manners are: these allow others to get their workouts done while you do yours, and everyone can move freely and comfortably without crossing other people while doing their workouts.